Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Was that a serious question?
Yes.
Yes! I want to be your girlfriend.
And why are you being weird about it?
I'm not being weird. You're...
Hey Darcy, J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into Heartstopper. And we're on to the finale, Season 2, Episode 8. It's called Perfect. Which, yeah, we'll see. Because there's a few things going on. They're going to be fucking rough. Namely, Darcy just got kicked out of her home. Because her mom's a piece of shit. And should be chemically castrated. But that will come when I become president. People I don't like don't get to breed anymore. It's a good policy. But yeah, hopefully she goes to Terra's. I'm guessing she's not going to, because that would make too much sense. But also, Charlie. While things are going really good with Nick, hell, with Nick's, family and everything, his own family, all that stuff. He's got, they finally put a label on it with the whole mentioning that he's not eating and he's probably anorexic. And, I do want to see where that leads, or even what triggers him, Because of course you hear that more with females than you do with males, right? But plenty of men are anorexic and bulimic and other things that are, eating disorders. Gorging or binging, I should say. Gorging. Binging is also, that's one I'm guessing is a little more common than the other two, but I want to hear about his triggers. I want to hear about all that fun stuff, and we're not going to get into it in one episode, but something to look forward to in Season 3. Scary storyline, just like Darcy's, But positive, at least in my eyes, storyline could be Isaac's, which, he's starting to realize that he has asexual traits, which is going to be a very interesting story going forward. So, there's things to look forward to, no doubt. Hopefully Tao and Elle can find a way to make their relationship work, even though Elle's going off to college, essentially. Not, still a high school, but it's an arts high school, but it's going to be a distance. We'll see. But Nick and Charlie are pretty good. Charlie's sister is awesome. I want to meet that character in real life and take her out for milkshakes and such. Well, given how she dresses and how she presents herself, I'll take her to a bikini kill show. How about that? Kitty? Remember Kitty? The 90s ruled. Perfect. My favorite Alanis Morissette song. That song kicks me in the dick every time I hear it. Just, we'll love you just the way you are if you're perfect. God damn it. I'm already tearing up. Let's get into the episode. Here we go. Woo! Okay.
You are the best.
I guess we knew this would happen.
Yeah.
To Prom tonight.
Looks like an even split.
I don't have to hide my amazing boyfriend anymore. I'm not getting bullied. Everything's perfect.
I know. It's,
Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Was that a serious question?
Yes.
Yes! I want to be your girlfriend.
And why are you being weird about it?
I'm not being weird. You're...
Where's Darcy?
This is probably just slept in.
Guys, Guys, I'm having a breakdown.
Did I? That wasn't funny.
No! That's unfair, though. That's unfair. That's unfair.
Better be watercolors.
Invite him tonight.
No, I don't know.
Just tell him we need more chaperones.
No.
I think you guys look so cute together. I told you.
I didn't believe you, you know.
I said you.
It's gonna be a lot of that.
I'm just worried.
How come?
And the bullying, all the things that happened to him in the past, they all really have affected him.
I think when something really bad happens, it can affect you for a really long time.
We don't even know of all the shit that happened yet.
You know the bullying? You know how bad it was, don't you?
He doesn't.
I had some stuff, but yeah, Charlie never really talked to me about it.
No.
Nick, I can't believe you're my boyfriend. Does it look bad?
No. She looks so good.
Shut up.
A big public appearance as a couple, that's definitely what we want.
Stop it. I mean, that's what we all think prom's gonna be like, isn't it? Never is. Okay, she's okay.
And what are your intentions with my hour?
Richard?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, you couldn't get the full staircase.
Hello.
It's England. There's not, the houses aren't very big.
You're so... Hello.
Where's Darcy?
Oh, she's running late.
Stop it.
Let's just go inside.
Well, are you sure we can wait for her?
Where have you been, mate? Too busy hanging out with your boyfriend.
Sorry if we made you feel weird about telling us. It's Tara Jones' single.
He's gay. Everyone knows this. Come on, man.
Whatever, man. We've missed you, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The best I could muster.
I know something's wrong, but she never wants to talk about it. How do you talk to someone about something that they don't want to talk about?
Yep.
I'm gonna go to Lambert.
I know.
Always got a drink. And that's the girl I dated in high school. That's...
That night in Paris, pretty stupid thing for us to do. I was going to suggest dinner and drinks next time. Next time.
Oh, that's just a display. Okay. I thought someone left it for him. Like, set up the table for him. Starting to catch some feelings there, Imogen?
I just want to have a fun night with you and our friends.
Yeah, I want that too. David and my mum are out tonight, so I do have a free house.
Yeah, great success, great success.
You two were incredible.
Hey, I thought Prom was supposed to be vampire themed.
Oh my god.
Darcy, are you okay?
Where's Tara?
She went to find you.
I don't like this.
Hi.
Hope we don't take cold calls. Sorry.
Oh, wait, I'm Darcy's friend. Is she okay?
And how would I know that?
Do you know where she is?
She had another one of her tantrums last night.
Are you fucking kidding?
She looked like a lesbian. She'll realise she was in the wrong, but she'll come straight back.
Okay.
Wow. You don't even care that your kid's on the... Fuck all the way off.
You told me that you didn't feel as confident about being a lesbian as I did. And I wanted to be that person for you to help you through your journey.
But you are that person.
I'm not even out to my own parents. I don't think I ever will be. But then you said I love you. But what if that person doesn't even exist? I'm a literal disaster.
Oh, I know. I actually like how much of a disaster you are.
I am so in love with you. I'm bad at saying it.
Well, practice makes perfect.
That turned out light years better than I thought it could have, with how the last episode ended, you know?
I need to go home soon. No. My mum will get annoyed if I'm late.
You gonna bring up the eating disorder thing, possibly?
You never told me about the bullying. Charlie, we said we'd tell each other things. After you told me about your eating thing.
I think it surprised me how homophobic people are. I thought things were better nowadays.
Sadly, they are.
People would just call me disgusting to my face. And it went on for so long that I think I started to believe what they were saying. So much that I used to cut myself sometimes. I don't want to feel like that anymore. Sorry.
No, stop.
I thought we banned the S word. I just don't want to annoy you or burden you.
Stop it.
I don't want you to think I'm some fragile, broken mess. You're not. And I wouldn't. But I've done so many things that were scary in the past few months because you were there, holding my hand. And I want to be that for you too. Like, you're my boyfriend.
Fuck. God damn it. Right. I mean, it should be in person, but I get that that's hard. That was hard. Yeah. Yeah. Cutting hits a little home. For me. Not. Anyway. I don't know why. But for some reason in my head, whenever they brought up the bullying thing, right? I was, in my head, for whatever reason, thought it meant, like, bashing. Like he was bashed, right? Not so much that he was ridiculed to the point where he started believing the shit people said about him, and that he was lesser, and that would drive him towards self-harm. And I don't know why I never thought of that. Like, in my head, I just didn't. I thought, absolute worst case scenario, you know, like he was put in the fucking hospital or something horrifying like that. No. like, daily fucking ridicule can be so much worse. And thankfully, right, he had the support of his parents and his sister. Otherwise, fuck, dude. You know? Like, if he was cutting because of, you know, all the bullshit he had to deal with at school, imagine if he got it at home. Imagine he had Darcy's shit mother. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. It pisses. It's okay. I get this is not real. It's acting, but it's close. You know, like, you know, people who are like these people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, young people who are struggling. I've known a couple of people who did end up, you know, cutting themselves. And it's scary. And it's before I met them. And that's one of those things I wish I could have helped with. But, you know, it was before I knew them. It's just, oh, fuck. That's not even getting into the whole Charlie not eating thing. And that might be part of, you know, self-harm too. Not so much an image thing, but a control thing. Right? Which can be absolutely self-harm. But they haven't gotten into it yet. They got into a little bit, but he's still doing it. You know, that's still a thing. He's still doing the not eating thing. Which I'm sure is giving Nick pause hard. Because if he's still doing that, maybe he's still doing the other thing too. Which he just finally admitted to. You know, like, oh man. That's just, overall, absolutely gorgeous season. As good as season 1. I loved it. This had a little more drama. Had a little more darkness. But that's gonna come with the subject matter, right? I mean, season 1 was a delight. It was, I mean, I can't think of many moments where I wasn't sitting there like, yeah, yeah. And that was mostly season 2 as well. But then there was those moments, planting those seeds of, you know, realness that takes this away from being a complete fantasy, which, frankly, season 1 kind of was in a lot of ways, right? Kind of was. And this was kind of digging into Nick figuring out who he is, and then figuring out who decides to get to know that information, which is, you don't need to scream it from the rooftops. You just tell the people you care about, you know? That was beautiful. I love the fact that Isaac is figuring out who he is, and that maybe he just didn't consider the idea of being asexual, you know? So that's gonna be beautiful going forward. You know, I want to see more from Charlie's sister. You know, like, I get that now that we know what Charlie did when he was at his lowest, why she's so very much not focused on herself. You know, she's focused on Charlie and has been focused on Charlie. Keeping him safe, keeping him happy, keeping him healthy as best she can. And hopefully now that Nick is around, we get to see Charlie's sister start to focus a little more on herself again. Now that she knows that she can trust Nick. That would be great. You know, like, this show fucking rules, dude. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comments, let me know what you thought of that one. Any experience in your life with any of the things Charlie's going through? You know, like, it's, yeah, I don't know how to navigate that, so I'm not going to, essentially. But feel free in the comments, you know, support each other down there, and yeah, what a great season. Like, I can't wait for season 3. It's going to be like a year and a half, 2 years, I'm sure. Just like that's what it was. But it was great. It's beautiful. It's well put together. Great pacing. Realistic in a lot of ways. More than season 1 was, because it's not all, it's not all happiness. Not all happiness in life, but it was great. It was beautiful. And yeah, keep an eye out for other things starting up soon if they haven't already. I think we're going to be starting up a big project, me and my boy Thomas. If it hasn't started already, it probably will have. Clone Wars. Me and Thomas are going to watch all the Star Wars Clone Wars. He's gotten into Star Wars recently, so he wants to start that up, and that's going to be a project. So that's going to be big. We're also starting up The Bear. If it hasn't started up yet, I've heard remarkably good things about it, so that'll be on YouTube and Patreon. And other fun stuff that we're always doing. Support the channel, like and subscribe if you haven't. Any other LGBTQ stuff that is good, let me know in the comments if I should check it out. Because we just did Pose and then we just did Heartstopper, so I want stories that I can't relate to directly. That's what I dig. I want to learn more. I want to see more characters and stories that I have not lived through personally. I don't want to see him show that I completely relate to. That's boring. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and yeah, keep an eye out for other stuff. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me for this. We'll talk to you next time.